Greetings and salutations, viewers. I'm StarPrincessHLC, and welcome back to what I believe should be the final episode of the Boogeyman. We barely managed to save David from a gassy experience, so I guess now all that's left Oh, we're not going back in there? No, okay. In that case, let's continue onward. Find our way back. What's your problem, dude? You keep freezing on me. Are you losing health? Doesn't look like you're losing health. Probably stings, considering you stuck your hand in something very awkward. But, nonetheless, let's keep going, I guess. Yeah, he keeps freezing on me, but he's not losing any health. I think if I had reached in and tried to grab the items in there and tried to grab the key without wrapping my hand in the towel, I think I would have been bleeding to death, so. Although it obviously still stings him, he keeps stopping and starting on me here. And that was the study. So where do I go from here? I guess I go back to where we fell. Let's see if I can get back there quick enough. That's always a lovely question. But yeah, he's not losing any health, so he's probably just, you know, wincing in pain. Okay. So let's go back down this way. It was this way, right? Yeah, he just keeps stopping and wincing on me here. And I'm not sure why. Either way, let's save here. Yeah, he's still not losing any health, so he must just be in pain. I'm hoping. So this is where we were, right? This is where... Oh, my God. That's a lot of blood.
Keith, let's rest a little. If you don't take a break, you're going to...
Collapse?
Shut up. This isn't the time.
I'm tired, okay? Let me rest. Or are you gonna drag around an exhausted citizen, detective?
Lend me your lighter. We've got one smoke to rest.
Okay.
The heck is that guy anyway? How does he know about my mom? And Shirley's past. It's really disturbing.
Yeah, he knows everybody's past.
David, did you celebrate your birthday with Shirley last month? Or was it with Paul and Marion?
Oh, I scheduled a meal with Shirley, then celebrated with Paul and Marion the other... Huh. Did I ever tell you my friends' names?
Okay, where is all this coming from? And again, you guys are so calm about a room that's full of blood-filled text.
Sorry about your mother. Brain tumors are like a landmine. One misstep means trouble.
Yeah.
But I guess they don't teach you how to dodge landmines in flight school, huh?
Nope.
What?
Oh, and you want to toughen your stomach for anchovies and liver. I mean, unless you want younger girls thinking that's cute or whatever.
Hold on a second. What do you know about my mom, too? And my friends in school? I never told you any of that, right?
Oh, don't tell me it's us that are doing all this.
Keep this between us. We're working as a detective for 15 years. Get to know stuff. Like what someone's done in the past, just by looking at their faces.
That's bull, and you know it. You're not Sherlock Holmes.
Maybe that big-headed freak is the same way.
You're kidding, right?
No.
You think I'm kidding? You're a real sucker. Take care you don't get swindled someday.
What's this about? Why do you know all about me?
You were taken to the police after the incident with your mother. Remember the detective who questioned you?
Was it you?
I was pretty dazed at the time, so I don't really remember. But it wasn't you, was it?
Eric Simpson, my subordinate. It was only an attempted crime, so he was the only one to handle you.
Oh.
And you know, he's got a real messy desk. He lets case files and the like pile up so high they even topple over onto my desk.
Fun.
I saw some files on you among them. Your history, your family, that kind of info. And your mother's diagnosis.
Even more fun.
Oh, and the ones who verified your identity were your friends Paul and Mary and Martin.
Ah.
I remember them well, especially because that Paul guy made a huge ruckus at the station. He was the one that ate too many chili dogs too, right?
Yep.
And the anchovies. Oh yeah, I mentioned that at dinner.
Yeah, that one was kind of
But
obvious.
I didn't tell you I hated liver, did I?
I hate anchovies myself, and I hate liver. That's all.
Oh, so that was just a guess.
Why did you make a guess for that one?
Because you're stupid enough that I thought it'd fool you.
If you know so much about me, why didn't you say so when we first met?
Because I was suspicious of you.
Oh.
Huh? Me? Why?
Yeah, he's pretty harmless, really.
A year and a half ago, you found a hanged body in an abandoned house in another state. State police came to us trying to determine the guy's identity.
Yep, the crooked
That's
man.
when I read your testimony, and it was real sketchy.
Sketchy? Why?
Because you didn't know the guy, and you found him, and you kept probably saying that he was haunting you.
I understand you were looking for the guy who formerly lived in your apartment, but how did you track him down without even knowing his name, or what he looked like?
Again, paranormal
You
activity.
didn't follow notes, but when you were asked to show him, you said you lost them. You said you shot a man in the house, but there was no gunpowder on the gun, no dropped cartridges, most importantly, nobody to shoot.
Hmm.
And then you just happened to find that former tenant's corpse.
Yeah, I guess it does seem kind of sketchy on the outside if you're not thinking about it, you know, in the moment when you're playing the game.
You gotta know that's suspicious.
Hmm.
But it's true. I was led there by the notes he wrote. Once I found the body and called the police, I realized they were gone. And I did shoot someone, but I'm not sure if it was a person.
Was it Fluffy? Oh, one, and you can't accidentally shoot Fluffy.
As you testified, but I guess that doesn't matter so much now.
True. In the end, the guy still hanged himself.
I was worried of you because of what you could have done. I didn't want to leave Helena with a madman.
I guess he was kind of mad. He almost did kill himself, too.
If you did anything even a little weird, I was gonna turn around and take my wife home.
Do you still distrust me?
After all this, I can't imagine he would.
When we first met on the boat, I intentionally told you that I was a detective. Somebody with something to hide would be alarmed.
Hmm.
But then you just said cool, so I was a bit less wary. You might be crazy for all I know, but you haven't shown any sign of being dangerous.
Yeah. He's pretty harmless. Heck, his wife could beat him up.
Everyone's got bad stuff in their past. For somebody who shouldn't know it to dig it up and use it against you, that agitated and anger most people.
Hmm.
He knows that well. He's showing off what he knows to upset all of you and control your actions.
Pretty much.
He's done it to you, to Richard, to Lance.
Yep.
Lance, too?
Yep.
He's an ex-journalist. Took photos of that job too. When he published articles, he signed his photos with LK. He investigated the state police during a sexual assault and murder case 3 years back, but went too far. The
Interesting.
victim's family and civil liberties group attacked him for invasion of privacy, and he was driven out of journalism.
Ah.
How do you know about all that, Keith?
He's a detective. It's his job.
Doesn't matter.
Well, I understand that those are the guy's methods, but how does he know all of our pasts in the first place?
Obviously, he knows how to search Google or whatever. Let's face it, people aren't very secretive anymore.
The boogeyman lives in your closet, right? So, he's always watching. Watching when you nearly killed your mother. Watching when you were snuggling with your wife in bed.
Don't make threats like that.
He's only human. The appearance, the weapon, the info. It's all just to scare us.
You're taking it pretty well, though.
It's all cheap tactics. It's not going to scare me.
Only if, like, they have a gun to your wife's head, I'm guessing.
Yep, that's our detective. Nothing scares him, even though his wife might be in danger. Still calm.
If I let myself be shaken, you'd all follow suit. I can't protect anyone if I get distracted.
Fair enough.
A detective doesn't just go fishing for corpses. I've got my lousy pride and my duty. Can't just watch while someone kills people with a grin on their face.
Or on a bag on his head.
Even if you're forsaking someone important to you?
Yeah.
What are you trying to say?
There's a big gap between your ideal and what you really want. It's contradictory.
Hmm.
Isn't that painful for you?
Probably.
I wanted to be a pilot, but thinking about it now, I think I was just too stubborn to see anything else.
I guess you got a point there. And then he couldn't get in because he was colorblind, I think.
So?
Or partially colorblind.
You'll understand someday.
Thinking of taking a nap here? Let's go.
I wouldn't want to sleep in a place like this. Heck, I wouldn't even want to smoke here.
Those things you said before, were you trying to make me angry?
Also, FYI, I don't smoke.
I don't intend on telling anyone your history, nor your family problems. Sorry if you're still pissed.
No, it's fine. I guess I am kind of a brat.
Fair enough. Well, that was a nice, lovely little chat. But I guess we should continue on our way.